everyone. I am Jessica Jane Jonathan from BS and Tech 1F.
I'm Michael Sapin,
I'm Janeline,
And I am Jomari Dogas,
and this
and
is
this is
our
our
report,
report.
Biodiversity.
Biodiversity, or biological diversity, is the variety of life forms on Earth. It includes animals, bacteria, and fungi. The biodiversity on Earth is so rich that many species are yet to be discovered due to human activities, putting the Earth's biodiversity at risk. There are three types of biodiversity. First is genetic diversity, second is species diversity, and the last one is ecosystem diversity. Genetic diversity is the amount of genetic variability between individuals of a given species. Genetic variability may cause difference in behavior, appearance, and physiology that make some individuals of a species less susceptible to a disturbance. So every species on Earth has a different inherited traits. It is because the difference in our DNA. Just for example, the different breeds of cats and dogs, and the different varieties of rose flower, wheat, corn, and many more.
species diversity is the variety of species within a habitat or a region. Some habitats, such as rainforests and coral reefs, have many species. Others, such as salt flats or a polluted stream, have fewer. Ecosystem diversity is the variety of ecosystems in a given place. An ecosystem is a community of organisms and their physical environment. An ecosystem can cover a large area such as a whole forest or a small area such as a pond.
Threats to biodiversity, habitat loss and destruction, alteration in ecosystem composition, overexploitation, pollution and contamination, and lastly, global climate change.
Habitat loss and destruction. Habitat destruction, defined as the elimination or alteration of the condition necessary for animals and plants to survive, not only impacts individual species but the health of the global ecosystem. Ang pagkasira ng tirahan ay isa sa pinakamalaking banta na kinakaharap ng mga halaman at uri ng hayop sa buong mundo. Ang pagkawala ng tirahan ay may malawak na epekto sa kakayahan ng planeta na mapanatili ang buhay. Ngunit kahit na may mga hamon, may pag-asa para sa hinaharap. Alterations in ecosystem composition. Habitat alteration is a change in land use or land cover that has an impact on local ecosystem. Maaaring maganap ang pagbabago ng istruktura ng ecosystem sa tuwing binabago ng isang aksyon ang komposisyon ng mga especies ng isang lugar. Ang isang wetland na nagbabago mula 8% hanggang 20% mga cattail ay nagsisilbing halimbawa ng pagbabago sa komposisyon at istruktura ng ecosystem.
Overexploitation or overfishing is the removal of marine living resources to levels that are too low for sustaining viable population. Ultimately, overexploitation can lead to resource depletion and put a number of certain threatened and endangered species at risk extinction. Pollution is the introduction of harmful materials into the environment. Contamination is the action or state of making or being made impure by polluting or poisoning. Excessive fishing and excessive deforestation for industrialization and cultivation of crops are example of overexploitation. How does pollution and contamination affect biodiversity? Pollutants such as sulfur can lead to excess levels of acid in lakes and streams and damage trees and forest soil. Most contaminants enter the environment from industrial and commercial facilities, such as oil and chemical spills. Nonprofit sources such as roads, parking lots, and storm drains, and wastewater treatment plants and sewage system. Climate change has altered marine, terrestrial, and freshwater ecosystem around the world. It has caused the loss of local species, increased diseases, and driving mass mortality of plants and animals, resulting in the first climate-driven extinctions. A major impact of climate change on biodiversity is that increase in the intensity and frequency of fires, storms, or period of droughts.